Welcome back. Now the details in full. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi received on Tuesday the AU Commission Chief Moussa Faki. Presidential spokesperson Councillor Ahmed Fahmy said the meeting, which was attended by the Foreign Minister Samah Shukri, is held on the sidelines of a gathering of special envoys for Africa to support peace and security on the continent. He said el-Sisi welcomed Faki's participation in the event and expressed willingness to boost joint African action in fields relating to economic integration and regional inclusion, peace and security, institutional reform of the AU, as well as cooperation with international partners. For his part, Faki said Egypt is a heavyweight in the African continent, adding that he values efforts by Cairo to boost development paths in African countries and contribute to preserving the political and security situation in the continent. He said Cairo has extended full objective and logistical backing to envoys' meetings, describing them as an important platform to exchange expertise and various experiences to contribute to settling strife and building peace. Spokesperson also said the meeting discussed various issues on regional and continental stages and developments of a number of African files and efforts to settle them politically, especially in the Horn of Africa. Developments in Sudan also topped the agenda of the talks. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi received on Tuesday the Secretary General of the Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development, Matthias Cormann. Presidential spokesperson, Councillor Ahmed Fahmy, said the President stressed the importance Cairo is directing in boosting cooperation with the OECD. He said this cooperation is within the framework of sustainable development schemes with Egypt and according to the Egypt Vision 2030. He said Egypt is keen to provide technical support to the economic reform program on all aspects. For his part, the OECD Secretary General said he valued cooperation with the Egyptian government. He added Egypt's program, signed in 2021, is the biggest of its kind in the history of the organization. The meeting also discussed means of boosting ties to achieve comprehensive and sustainable economic development in innovative fields, digital transformation, as well as fighting corruption. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi received a phone call from the President of Cyprus, Nikos Christodoulidis, over developments in Gaza. Both sides reportedly agreed over the danger of the situation with regards to the deteriorating humanitarian situation for civilians. They also agreed on the danger of expanding the circle of violence and the stability of the region. During the call, el-Sisi reviewed efforts by Cairo to achieve calm and facilitate the arrival of humanitarian aid to Gaza. The official campaign of President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi announced a wide international and regional participation in Cairo's Summit for Peace that will be held next Saturday, responding to President el-Sisi's invitation. The official campaign stressed that the awaited summit is considered an important opportunity for world leaders to gather and boost dialogue and cooperation with the aim of achieving peace and stability in the region and the world, pointing to the response of leaders to President el-Sisi's invitation, reflecting the great confidence in its leadership and Egypt's prominent role in boosting international peace and security. World leaders and heads of international organizations are due to witness this high-level event and discuss issues of international concern, on top of them the Palestinian cause. Relief convoys, which have been waiting for days in Egypt, were Tuesday headed towards the Rafah border crossing with the besieged Palestinian enclave of Gaza. Blockaded territory has been under sustained Israeli bombardment since Gaza's Hamas launched its onslaught against the Israeli occupation on October 7th. So far, Egypt has kept the Rafah crossing closed to aid going in or foreign nationals trying to flee, as Israel has repeatedly struck the Palestinian side of the crossing. Aid officials said they've arrived at the terminal and are now waiting for next steps. Other aid officials said hundreds more lorries were headed along the coast road for the 40-kilometer journey from the Egyptian city of El Arish to Rafah. A Red Crescent official confirmed aid convoys were being assembled on the Egyptian side of the divided border city. Aid deliveries from multiple agencies and donor governments have been piling up in the Sinai Peninsula for the last few days amid mounting appeals to the Israeli occupation to establish a safe corridor into the Gaza Strip. Israeli occupation settlers broke into Al-Aqsa